everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Anika, I'm a classical pianist. Let me just know in the live stream comments if everything is running smoothly. Today I also included a new mic, which is my piano mic, and I just hope that things are running smoothly with that as well. Every time I'm running like a new live stream, it feels a little bit exciting because I'm not sure if everything is running well or not. Let me just grab my phone very quick so I can watch simultaneously on the phone if everything is running smoothly. Aha, I see first comment. Which waltz? The yum badadum badadum it's I can't sing. KK4A number 15. It's like a post-mortem thing. Anyways, let me just check the stream here. But I can see more and more comments, so I guess it's running smoothly. Wait. Why don't I have the chat stuff here? Chat. Ooh. Yeah. Now it should be running, I think. Kinda. Or not. Yeah. Great. Now I'm receiving also your messages here on my display. Let me just know very quick, because I've just plugged in also my other mic for the piano, how that one sounds, if it's good or not, because I didn't have time to test it actually. But just let me know very quick. All right, it seems like the sound is good. That's great. Perfect. Then I think we are ready to rumble. Ready for our challenge today. So someone already asked which waltz we are going to play. It's going to be the yum badadum 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 yum badadum bum badadum bum badadum badadum. So that's going to be today's waltz. Exactly. All right, guys, you know the challenge rules. I have 1 minute, 10 minutes, and 1 hour to practice a piece that I've never played before. For everyone that's new here on YouTube or on Twitch, please check out my stream on Twitch, because I'm planning to do all my live streams in the future on Twitch. Right now there's just this transfer time, but all the live streams are going to be on Twitch in the future. So if you don't want to miss them, check out the Twitch channel. You'll find the link in the description box. And oh yeah, just let me post that very quick on Instagram actually, so people can also come here. Before I forget, this is like always the most cringiest part. I have to take a selfie. My God, I look so tired. I am tired. That's the problem. Challenge starting now on Twitch. Whee! And now I have to put the link there. Guys, have you ever played a Chopin waltz? Let me know in the comments. And which waltz is maybe your favorite? Someone asked which composer it is. It's Chopin, Frédéric Chopin. my favorite composer, or one of my favorite, but no, he is my favorite. Join the stream here. All right. I'm not warm. I didn't get warm for this challenge, which is actually a big mistake. I tried the minute waltz, not in a minute, lol. Yeah. Well, at least something. I also like the minute waltz a lot. It's a great waltz. All right, guys. Before we start, here comes a little concert announcement. I'm going to play in Hamburg in the beautiful LAEISZHALLE on the 28th of February 2026. It sounds like it's very far away, but it's not. I'm going to play all Chopin ballades, Beethoven Pathétique Sonata by Claude Debussy. So if you're interested, guys, please have a look in the link in the description box, and there you'll find tickets and information. And I'm looking forward to see you guys in Hamburg. Thank you so much to Maximo Cernadas Music. Thank you very much for your little donation. And for everyone else that wants to support the stream or wants to support me and my work, you can subscribe, for example, on Twitch. Now we have the subscribe button there. Or also check out my Patreon. I have to say though that I'm not very active on Patreon yet, but well, that's just for you if you would want to support my work. Someone asked, "You sound German." I am German actually. So yeah, I just talk in English all the time because more people will have access then to that content. Okay, all right. Michael Jordan legit is asking, are you gonna upload more of those masterclass vids? Yes, I am. I was just so busy until Sunday with all the concerts. Now I'm done for this year, but the next concert is going to be on 3rd January. So it just feels like I'm done for this year, but actually, like, there's not really a break. So yeah. I need a break, guys. I need a break. Anyways, let's try this waltz. Last question before I start. Did you ever go to Salzburg to Mozart Museum? Yes, I did, but I have to say I can't recommend it as much as I would recommend the Mozart House in Vienna, which I've just visited on Saturday, actually. So I found that one much more interesting than the Mozart Geburtshaus in Salzburg. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments which one you liked more. All right, guys, it's time. It's time. Woo! 1 minute. By the way, would you like to follow the scores? Because if yes, I would just go and quickly check if I'll find the scores on IMSLP. But let me know if you would like to have them on screen as well. Otherwise, feel free to find your own scores. But I have them here, I see. Okay. Let's put this here and there for you to see, and I'll just make sure that you'll see up this one. Haha, great. Whew. And now here we also have, is that correct? Yeah, kind of. Now you can see it here. Yeah. Let me know if that looks fine to you, so we can start. Thank you so much for the subscription, everyone. Which waltz they are asking? They are asking too much. We are doing the KK4A number 15. You're going to hear very soon which waltz this is going to be, or at least I hope you will hear it out of my playing. But yeah, it's one of the most famous waltz. All right, guys, we'll start now. 1 minute. I have to set the timer. Oh yeah, someone asked for the moderator thing. Honestly, I was so occupied with so many other things. There were people that offered me to be a moderator, which is super nice of you guys. Thank you very much. I just still didn't figure out how to how to name someone as an operator. But I'm going to do that. Yeah. Anyways, I just hope today we are not going to have some weirdos here in the chat. Anyways, we're gonna start the challenge, guys. 1 minute. Oh wait, I'll put this on never shutting down. Where is it? Here. So I can follow the timer as well. Okay, 1 minute. Let's go. Oh my god, okay. Sorry for the not tuned piano. Oh my god, why am I always getting so shocked by the timer? I don't know. Okay, guys. Do you want to see the scores while I'm playing? Maybe yes. So you can actually follow what I'm doing. We'll do this one. Alright. Let's try. Okay, yeah. Let's skip the 1 minute part. No comments. Let's try. 10 minutes, let's go. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? Oh damn. Ah! I need to note down some fingerings. Huh? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Ah. I found one. I hope it's working. Yeah? Yeah, that was also good. Nah. Okay. I'll just use that one. One, two. Okay, up to here. I think that's going to be possible. Hopefully. I have 5 minutes left. What? 41. Okay, left hand. Okay. 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 Ah! 3 minutes left. Ah! Let's go. Let's try. Shit. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of okay for 10 minutes. I have 1 hour now. Someone is asking, you once mentioned you speak Chinese on Instagram, so I had to try. Actually, I can speak Chinese, but I can't read it, unfortunately. 可是我真的会讲中文，我真的不会念。我可以听，我可以讲，可是我不会念。以前我小时候的时候，我一直每个暑假都会回去台湾去找我阿嬷阿公，因为这样我会讲，可是我没有学过怎么念还是怎么写。So that was Chinese. For I can talk in Mandarin, but I can't write or read, unfortunately. Yeah, I grew up in Germany. I'm half Taiwanese, and the thing is that I went to Taiwan every single year during my like school time when growing up, during the holidays, the summer holidays. So I stayed there all summer holidays, basically with my family over there, which was great. I absolutely love Taiwan. Let me know if there are any Taiwanese people, but I think probably not. It's already past midnight at your place, I guess. But yeah, I absolutely love Taiwan. I can totally recommend for everyone to go there and visit it. It's a great country. They have so good food, and so much other stuff as well. So yeah, I actually would love to go to Taiwan and play a concert there. I never did that actually. Chris999 is asking, so you speak 3 languages? Yes, I speak German as my mother tongue, English and Chinese, but I would actually say that my Chinese is probably the worst language out of these 3, like by far actually, because I would say that I'm probably on the level of maybe a 6-7-year-old. Or maybe even lower than that, depending. Like when I go back to Taiwan and stay there for like 2 weeks, I can talk much better in that time. Suddenly, like every day, I can feel how it's getting better, and I think even the people around me, they feel how it's getting better. I understand much more than I can talk, I feel. But yeah, let me know, how many languages do you speak, guys, and what other languages do you speak? Anyways, we have 1 hour to go now. Have you ever performed in the Netherlands? Yes, I did actually. And I would love to come back again. Maybe next year, who knows? Next year would be a great time. Okay. Now, let's try. 1 hour, let's go! Oh, why is this so wrong? Fluent here actually. much slower. I have to make much slower than that. I'll try to increase the tempo by taking my favorite thing, which is the metronome. Yum, ba, ba, bum, ba. Okay, this is like going to be super slow at the beginning, but that's okay. I would say enough of practicing of that beginning part. I would like to have a look at the next part, actually. It's Ziono is saying, I'd say it's going much, much smoother than the pas de deux. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like, in terms of reading the scores, this is much easier. Doesn't mean that the music, like playing the music and making the music is easier, but it is like much easier than the pas de deux in terms of reading the music, at least. Guys, before I continue, I just wanted to have a little concert reminder here. I'm going to play in Hamburg at the LAEISZHALLE on the 28th of February next year, which is like, it's actually already pretty soon. I'm going to play Chopin ballades, the Beethoven Pathétique, and Children's. And yes, I'm going to play all the Chopin ballades, like not just one or two. I'm going to play all of them, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be my debut at the LAEISZHALLE, which is one of the most prestigious concert halls in Germany, if you want. And yeah, I'm very excited for that one. Okay, I only have like 47 minutes left. I'm going to continue learning the rest of the piece. Or at least as far as I can go, I don't know. By the way, you'll find all the tickets and information in the link in the description box for everyone. And also for everyone that is watching this live stream on YouTube, please check out the live stream on Twitch. It's the exact same live stream, but on Twitch. And I will continue my live streams in the future on Twitch. Because I want to keep my long form videos on YouTube, the live streams on Twitch, so I have a lot of that separated. All right, next part. I'm going to work on some nice fingerings now, because fingerings are the most important things. You know, Chopin actually started to write a piano school, and the very first thing that he wrote was the most important thing is the fingering, and I completely agree with him in many ways. But no, I completely agree with him. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish the school. He only wrote like 1 page or something, or maybe 2 pages, I don't know. But that was the first thing that he wrote. So I think you guys should definitely put more attention into a nice fingering. uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh my god, the left hand is awful. My back! I have 39 minutes left, guys. 39 minutes. Okay, I think it's time to practice again with metronome. Enough metronome. Ugh. Okay, let's try it without metronome. Asking, this is not the waltz I was expecting. Please look up mistake waltz, which is a short. What? Yeah, it disappeared. Which is a short ballet piece using this music. Oh, I think I know. I know that video actually. It's actually pretty cool. It's I don't know. Is asking. I wanted to ask, do you have any tips for back, shoulder, and neck pain when practicing? I'm pretty sure my posture is correct, and I try to relax my body as much as possible, but after 30 minutes it starts to hurt and it's distracting. Actually, I do have a couple of exercises that I do, and maybe I was thinking about doing a whole video about that. Oh, wait, actually. I was muted, sorry. Sorry. So, yeah, there was a question about some exercises for back pain and shoulder and neck because of like too much tension basically. And I was thinking about doing a video about exercise because I do have a couple of exercises. Lately I started to go to the physiotherapy because of my back pain. I have like really, really bad back pain. And yeah, so I think I will do a full video about that thing. You're hearing me twice. Okay, I hope everything is fine with the audio. I didn't really change anything from before. I just have, like, I do have two mics here, so. Okay, well, I will definitely work on my mic setup or the whole setup here for future live streams. I have to excuse myself because every time I'm live streaming it feels like I'm doing something new, so sorry for that. Anyways, okay, it's not that bad though. That's good. Good to know. I have 23 minutes left. Now it's you can decide. Shall I continue learning more of the piece or shall I go more into detail of this beginning part, like the first 2 pages? Actually, the piece is only like 4 pages long, but I don't know if I can manage to play the full piece. What do you want? Silverbird is saying more detail, please. Okay. Then maybe I'll go with more detail, I guess. All right, then I'll just stay with the first 2 pages for today. And skip the learning and play it blind. I guess that's a good idea. I actually, if I start to just go into more details now, there's a good chance that I'm going to learn this by heart, like to memorize this. All right. I'll go more into detail now and just practice the beginning. The difficulty of this beginning is not only like all the notes that you have to play, but also to the crescendo that you want to create. So we have a piano and we're ending up in forte. And the thing is that we don't just go straight from piano to forte, but we first go back to pianissimo and then we throw it to forte. That's creating a much bigger sound and a much bigger contrast in terms of crescendo. So that's what I'm going to try. Now I have to clean it up. I don't like the last measure. I want to keep more of the bass in the pedal, but simultaneously I can't because of that. It sounds a little bit too dirty to my taste. Or I'm going to leave the pedal for a very long part and then it's going to create the crescendo on its own. I'll try to do that. No, I don't like this. This is so dirty. I have to find a better solution for that. Okay, maybe I'm going to do like a mini switch. Yeah, that was better. And now I have to listen very carefully for the right timing to continue. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Now the question is, are we going to do this, are we going to do this dry, like, or are we going to do it more with a little bit more pedal? Chopin did write pedal, but the historical instruments were a little bit different, like they didn't glue things so much together. I think I'll try to find find a good middle ground there. I have 13 minutes left. What I'm working on right now is to try to basically switch up. Like, we have so many repetitions of the same parts, basically. And in music, or in general, when I'm saying two things, like one thing twice, the second time I'm saying this, if I'm just saying a sentence, for example, like, hello, this is a beautiful day, and the second time I'm saying, hello, this is a beautiful day, it's like the same words, but the second time it has another meaning. So we have to do the same in music, which is what I'm trying to figure out right now. This is where interpretation starts, and you can do lots of different things, even if you're playing the same notes. And our most important tools here are dynamics, articulation, and timing. So we can do, for example, louder or softer, or like just like in a micro dynamic, of course. Like if it's written forte, we are staying in forte. If it's written piano, we are staying in piano. But of course, there is some space, like there's some freedom inside of piano. So it's like piano is not just piano, you know. And we are a little bit free in articulation here. We have lots of staccato and legato, and we can switch up a little bit the pedaling as well. And also timing, which is rubato, for example, or stretto. So I can think about where do I want to have a rubato. And so the important thing is that I'm not making the rubato too obvious for you guys, for the audience, so it's not starting to become boring. I don't want to do the same type of rubato over and over and over again. I have to switch it up with every repetition of that part. So that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, I have 9 minutes left. I'll try to get it as clean as possible from now on. Blbop is asking where viewers send her the playing of his. I guess you're talking about the subscriber Sunday. Usually this is going to happen on Sunday. Since last Sunday I was in Vienna giving a concert, I couldn't do it. And this upcoming Sunday I'll be on a Christmas party. But I will try to do the subscriber Sunday nevertheless. Maybe even I'll do it tomorrow instead of Sunday. Maybe I'll do that, or yeah. I have to think about when I'm going to do that. But just send me your videos. You can always send me your videos to hotkeys.challenge@gmail.com. And I'll review your videos in the subscriber Sundays or in these subscriber live streams for sure. Panda Grow Garden is asking me to play ballad number 3. Let me finish this challenge. It's only 8 minutes left, and then maybe I'll play a couple of things that I've been studying and working on the last months and years. I have 1 minute left. Okay. What shall I do in one last minute? I don't know. I'll just try in the beginning. Two, one. I'm done. Oh my god, finally. 1 hour is over. Time for the final performance. Let's go. right, guys, this was the challenge for today. It was actually a lot of fun to practice this waltz. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played this waltz before. Exactly, this is definitely more achievable in 1 hour than the pas de deux, for sure. Now, the goal of these challenges are not to really learn a piece in just 1 hour. You know, it's not possible to, like, at least not with these kind of masterworks, it's not possible to master these in just 1 hour. This takes months and years to polish them and to really go into detail. But 1 hour is, like, if you really are working concentrated and focused, you can achieve a lot in just 1 hour and just set the basics already, which is cool. So in case you need a mod, I'm still here volunteering. Great. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, actually, because I didn't have time to have a look at it. But let me see if I can just click on you and ask you to be a mod. No, I can't. One down two is asking, can I ask you a deep question, or did you read my past question and don't want to engage with it? I don't know. What was your last question? Now I'm curious. How can I put this there? One down two is saying, I know a lot of half-Fus, half Japanese and half something else. In my case, they are half German, and they all are born and raised in Germany, but they feel more like Japanese. Did you ever encounter this feeling or identity crisis as well? I wouldn't consider myself as Taiwanese, even though, like, I'm half Taiwanese, I'm half German. And since I grew up in Germany, I see myself more as a German than a Taiwanese. However, I also don't feel like 100% German, if that makes sense. I obviously grew up with different kind of cultures, which are extremely different in their core. And I honestly, in Germany, I mean, I don't think that I look that Asian, or at least less than my siblings do. So I didn't really have any racism problems, I think, compared to my siblings at least. But I think I think a lot of people, every time they encounter me, like new people, when they encounter me, they ask me where I come from, and I tell them I come from Stuttgart, and then they mean like, no, but like, where do you come from? And I'm like, no, I'm German. I'm coming from here, basically. And just this question already, sometimes it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, because it makes me feel like I don't belong here. And it doesn't really matter where I go. When I'm in Taiwan, people don't see me as a Taiwanese. When I'm in Germany, people don't see me necessarily as a German because of how I look. And the first time that I actually really I really felt like people look at me and think that I'm part of their community was when I was in Russia, actually. It was deep Russia. What was it called? The city was called Ufa. And, oh my God, Bashkiri, I think, was it? I don't know, actually. So they do look a little bit like, they do look a lot like me, which is like a mixture of European and Asian. And yeah, so they actually really thought that I'm one of their homies, basically, and they just started to talk with me in their language, while the other people that I went with to go there, they all, you know, they didn't really dare to talk to them, or didn't really know how to talk to them, because they felt like, oh, maybe I have to talk in English or something, because they could already see they are not from there. While with me, they just started to talk to me, and I was pleasantly surprised by this feeling, actually. Um, Meindorf123 is saying, from your looks, I would have never guessed you're not German. I'm German myself, and for me, you look totally German. Thank you so much. Well, that doesn't happen often, to be honest. Like most people, they are asking where I come from. But you know, on the other hand, I'm very proud of both of my cultures where I come from. The Taiwanese culture, but also the German culture, and I wouldn't want to miss any of it. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's just, you know, nowadays I also feel like we are so open-minded all around the world, and we are so deeply connected to everyone through the internet that I sometimes feel like, you know, it doesn't really matter where I come from. I'm on this world, I'm on this planet, so I'm just a human being like you and like and everyone else. So yeah. Wandang too is saying, yeah, the Hafus had similar stories. They look too German in Japan and too Japanese in Germany. Exactly. They had the situation where the Japanese mother and their two kids stand in a queue in Japan, and people ask if their mother is missing or away while she's behind them. Actually, I had a similar story like several times. My mom, nobody ever thought that she is my mom, because we just don't look that much alike. And yeah, you have to look very closely. You will see that there are some features, and of course, the way that I'm talking, the way that I'm, you know, using my face. Obviously, that is resembling my mom in some ways, or in resembling my dad. But most of the people they would not think that this is my mom actually. Which is quite funny. So most of the time they think that she's a good friend of me. And actually she is. She's like my best friend actually. I love my mom. She's like we always go shopping together, which is our favorite activity. And she supported me from the moment that I started playing piano until now. So I was really looking forward into being able to start playing piano, because my older sister, she started playing piano before me. So I was 5 at that time and she was 7, and I was not allowed to take lessons yet. But back at that day, I always wanted to do what my sister did. I always wanted to have what my sister had. She had glasses. I wanted to have glasses. She had like this teeth thing, how do you say, brackets, and I wanted to have these as well. And she started to play piano. I wanted to start playing piano as well. So yeah, and then she started playing piano, but I was not allowed yet. And my mom, she always went with all us 3 siblings back then, before my second brother came as well. So we were only 3 siblings at that time. We always went together to the piano classes, but only my sister was having lessons, and I was sitting next to it, listening to the lesson. And my mom, she would draw some notes in the music sheets and just let me like write down which note this is. So this is how I started to learn how to read scores, even before I touched my first key on the piano. Or even before I could read, like literally read stuff, I could read the scores, which is actually cool. Braces, yes, braces. Gunman No is asking, do you speak Chinese at all? Yes, I do actually. You missed it before. 我会讲中文。我以前每个暑假都会回去台湾玩，去看我阿嬷阿公。可是我现在没有那么多时间了，我很可惜。我蛮喜欢台湾，我喜欢吃很多东西，我很喜欢那个红豆牛奶冰。Yeah, so I do speak Chinese, but I can't read. I can't write and read, unfortunately. But yeah. All right, guys. Let me know which languages do you speak actually. Michael Jordan legit is asking, do your brothers like it when you play piano? Because my brother used to steal my score, so I couldn't play, lol. That's a very good question, actually. So we are 4 siblings, 2 girls, 2 boys, and my sister and me, we were very motivated in learning how to play piano, especially in the beginning. And my younger brother, so both of my brothers are younger than me, but the one that is older than the other, he was he had a big talent at the piano, but it was undiscovered, I would say, by my first piano teacher. She was an extremely classically trained piano teacher, and there was this I don't know, nowadays it's so stupid actually. So you have to stick to the scores and nothing else is allowed. And if you just play around on the keys, this is not like serious piano playing. This is just playing around and stuff like that. Even though, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, Liszt, they could all improvise and they were just playing around with the piano as an instrument, and we totally forgot how to do this, how to learn the skill at the classical piano. At least nowadays, I hope it will come back. So I was trained in a way that I was only allowed to stick to the scores, and up until today, I feel like I'm a little bit traumatized by that. I see the notes that are not exactly how they are written in the scores as mistakes. These are mistakes. Instead of, oh, this sounds interesting. Maybe I can develop this in that and that direction or improvise on top of it. How they, like they did it back then, actually. And anyways, my brother, he was not really good in reading scores, but he was extremely good in repeating what he heard. So if you would play something, he would just sit there and try to hear and then try to figure out which notes he has to play. And that's something that I've never really, I never trained actually, because I was also kind of not allowed to do this. And anyways, because my brother was not really interested in learning how to read scores, my teacher back then was also not really interested in teaching him. And so at some point, my parents, they took him away from that teacher and brought him to a jazz piano teacher. And the funny story is that, so the very first lesson that he had, he went to the teacher and he told him, I'm sorry, but I can't read scores. And the teacher told him, oh, that doesn't matter, I can't either. So so that's great. Yeah, I think we all have different talents, and instead of forcing ourselves to to go one specific direction or stick with a teacher that is just doing more harm than good, be open and search for another teacher, because music is for everyone. Everyone enjoys music, and I think there are so many piano teachers who are doing such a bad job out there, because it's just so academic and not really, it's not about music anymore. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, but that's a little bit too deep now. Well, in any case, if some of you are actually interested in learning how to play piano, if you are complete beginner or intermediate, or even pro, I did a piano academy, a keys academy for the app My Groove, which is a startup by Red Bull actually, and we have created together the Keys Academy on that app, which includes more than 1,600 exercises videos where I'll be sitting there explaining to you specific techniques, how to practice them. I'll practice together with you. There are so many exercises that we've included. And the great thing about this is that they gave me complete freedom in the content. So I was the one to decide how I want to build up the lessons and the videos and so on and so on, and so on, like the topics that I want to talk about. For example, I didn't include scales because I think scales are so stupid, at least when you want to learn classical music. Of course, scales are important for theory and if you want to improvise. However, this is not my field, so I feel a little bit wrong at that spot. Okay, maybe theory I can explain like the basics, but this is not what we want to talk about in the piano lessons. In this Keys Academy, I think we are going to create another theory academy maybe. But if you're looking into classical piano music, you won't find so many scales, like plain scales where you just play a scale upwards or downwards. You won't find this so much. So why would you want to practice this? Like, when it comes to me, at least personally, I only practice a scale if it appears in the literature. And I'll only practice that specific scale and not more than that, because I don't really need that kind of technique. So I wanted to include much more other types of techniques which we are actually facing in the piano literature, much more than scales. Like, who the hell needs scales? How about Hanon? Yes, I did include Hanon. I included a lot of Hanon actually, because I'm a big fan of Hanon. Now hear me out before the hate starts. I hated Hanon when I was young, like really hated it. I didn't see the sense in it. But because during my studies, I started to get another perspective on Hanon. And then actually that's the most interesting part. I like to draw, which a lot of people don't know, but I like to draw, and I've watched a couple of different tutorials on YouTube how to draw and so on. Like, I'm not that good, but anyways, I still like to do it. And I watched a tutorial on YouTube how to draw blah blah blah, and like tips and tricks and so on. And there was a guy who talked about warming up for drawing. And that, for me, was like the aha moment when I was like, oh, that is actually what Hanon is to me personally, and like how I can explain what Hanon is to me. Because that guy, he was just drawing circles, like over and over and over, just a circle, and trying to get warm with that kind of movement to draw a perfect circle, or lines, or different types of shapes. And he was just doing the same type again and again and again and again until he felt warm with that kind of movement. And the same happens with Hanon, at least if you stick to all the exercises that I'm including. So I'm not just playing like the Hanon exercise plain. I'm also including different rhythms and articulations and a combination of both. So I'm ending up with, I think, 20 different exercises on one Hanon exercise, which is pretty cool. And I think for piano playing, it's the same as for drawing. When you want to draw something, you don't just jump into it and start to draw, and then you feel like, oh, actually, this movement, it doesn't really feel good yet, like the circle or whatsoever, and then you mess it up. So you first circle around a little bit until your wrist feels correct, and then you can draw a nice circle or a nice form or whatsoever. And the same counts for piano playing. If I start directly into practicing the repertoire that I'm playing, well, my whole body is not ready yet. And like the phrasing, the circular movement that I need to phrase well, to breathe together with the music and so on, it's not there yet. So I'm doing much more mistakes if I didn't warm up properly. So this is why I love Hanon. It's Zion O is asking, will you post more of the Hanon warm-ups with your own variations? If you want, if you're interested in that, maybe yes, I will. All right, guys. Maybe I'll just play a little bit of piano now. Maybe I'll just play a little bit of something that I'm practicing right now, actually. One Dang 2 is saying, you should check out the Weihnachtsmarkt in Esslingen between. I did many years ago. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I can totally recommend to anyone that lives somewhere here. I love the Weihnachtsmarkt in Esslingen, the Christmas market in Esslingen, but also I like the one in Stuttgart. So yeah. By the way, for everyone that's new here, I'm going to. Where is it? Coming to Hamburg on the 28th of February. I'm going to perform at the LAEISZHALLE. I'll be playing all 4 Chopin ballades, the Pathetique Sonata by Beethoven, and Children's Corner by Claude Debussy. I'm looking forward very much to this concert. Tickets and information you'll find in the link in the description box and on my website. And yeah, maybe I'll just play something out of that program today. Music Studios 27 is asking, how about another concert prep vlog? I will. I have recorded so much out of the last concerts, like traveling and so on, but I just didn't find the time to edit everything. I'm so sorry, but yeah, that's how it is. So someone is voting for Debussy. Then I'm going to play some Debussy. I love this piece so much. Tensor9820 is asking, do you ever play much jazz? Unfortunately, no. Because I feel like, if I really wanted to be good in playing jazz, I would probably have to maybe even stop playing classical completely and spend as much time on learning how to play jazz as I did on playing classical piano, because this is like so different from classical playing. And yeah, and honestly, like this is a completely different type of music. It's a completely different style, and I would have to start at zero again. And I feel like I'm not motivated to do that. Anyways, did you ever play any K-pop? Actually, no. Do they have like piano stuff? I've never heard of any piano stuff in K-pop. But let me know. I don't know. Der Stinker 9 is asking. Ich habe so ein Problem bei schnellen 16. auf einer Taste. Mein Klavier ist gefühlt nicht responsiv da. Und ab einer gewissen Geschwindigkeit kommt kein Ton bei mehrmaligem Schlagen. Hat das wirklich was mit dem Klavier oder meiner Technik zu tun? Well, so this guy is asking for a problem, that he has a problem with a repetition on the scores, because he feels like the sound is not coming out after playing it a couple of times. It should come out though. The thing is, I can't really tell you out of like my perspective here, because I don't know your piano, I don't know your piano skills. It can be the piano, it can be your skills, and it can be both, actually. So what we want to achieve is that you have a feeling for how fast your piano action actually is. Every piano action works a little bit differently because this is wood, like it works, it lives. And there are real people working on the instrument, so the setting is basically a little bit different on every single instrument. And you have to get used to it. Now, if you see that this only is happening on one specific key on your keyboard, that the repetition doesn't work, then probably is a problem of your keyboard, and you should get someone to fix it. But if you see that it doesn't work on any keys on your keyboard, then probably it's a problem with your technique, and you have to try to get a feeling for how fast your keys are responding. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Okay. Now let's try to play a little bit of Chopin. I think someone asked for the third ballade before. Yeah, I think someone asked for the third ballade before, so I'll just try and play a little bit of the third ballade. I love this. I love this ballad so much. Maybe it's my favorite one. Yeah, actually, I'm planning to record the ballads soon, like in the beginning of 2026. It would be cool actually to record all the ballads, and I'll be doing a crowdfunding for that again, just like for the Etudes CD, for the Etudes album, where I recorded all the Chopin Etudes. So yeah, I'll start doing a crowdfunding for the ballads as well, because actually, as you might know, recording an album actually costs quite a lot of money, but nowadays you don't really earn that much money through recordings anymore. So, except you are Taylor Swift, maybe. But let's say in my industry, in the classical world, it's very rare that you actually make enough money to live from through recording. So it would be cool if I can count on your support for that, if you are interested in having an album with all the Chopin ballads coming out by me. Yeah, guys, it was so much fun actually to do this whole challenge today, to live stream together with you guys again. Now, just for everyone that is still watching the live stream on YouTube, please go and check out the live stream on Twitch, because in the future I'm planning to do my live streams on Twitch, and they will be kept there, so you can rewatch it there as well. As soon as I am allowed to enable this setting, basically. And so I can keep my long form videos on YouTube. And yeah, that would be pretty cool. Also, everyone that just joined and didn't see yet, please check out. I'm going to come to Hamburg to the LAEISZHALLE on the 28th of February. I'm going to play all 4 Chopin ballades there, the Pathetic Sonata by Beethoven, and Debussy's Children's Corner. Ticket information you'll find in the link in the description box. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun, guys. I need to go and do some sports now, because my back hurts a lot lately, like a lot. And we will see us probably. I'm thinking about maybe I should do the subscriber live stream tomorrow already. For everyone that wants to appear in the subscriber live stream, where I'll be reviewing your recordings, send me your recording to hotkeys.challenge@gmail.com. You'll find the email address also in the description box. And yeah, I'll be reviewing your videos then. And until then, have a good time. Have fun practicing. Stay healthy. Stay fit. And we'll see us in the next live stream. Oh, I don't know where I can put the link on Twitch, but I will find a way to put it there as well. And yes, I'll give you a heads up on YouTube when my live streams will only be available on Twitch anymore. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening wherever you are in the world. Have fun practicing piano or any other instrument, or have fun at your work whatsoever. We'll see us in the next live stream. Bye.